Blackstone presents The Viennese Dressmaker, a haunting story of wartime Vienna by Kathryn Gauci. This book is read by Gabrielle de Cuir. Deprive the average human being of his illusion in life, and you rob him of his happiness. The Wild Ducks, Henrik Ibsen. Chapter 1. The Night of Broken Glass. Leopoldstadt, Vienna, November 9, 1938. Mirka Rosen was adding the last touches of beading to the neckline of Fräulein Christina Lehmann's blue silk dress when she heard what sounded like a loud explosion coming from the direction of the synagogue. All night there had been strange noises of one sort or another, often interspersed by screams which sent shivers down her spine. This one was different. She looked anxiously at Hannah, her 16-year-old daughter, and then at her watch. It was 11 p.m. Against her wishes, her son, Nathan, had gone out earlier that evening and had not returned. She was worried about him. "Mutti," Hannah said, her voice bearing more than a hint of fear. "What was that noise?" Mirka drew back the curtains and looked out of the window. Their apartment was on the third floor of a tenement block in Zirkusgasse. They weren't rich enough to have a view of the street. Instead, they overlooked a poky yard and other narrow and oblique apartments in the rat-infested hovel that passed for their home. As a rule, the view at night time was of softly lit rooms, their inhabitants moving around like shadows in a space barely large enough to swing a cat around, let alone house an entire family. On a full moon, this scene widened, taking in the uneven tiled roofs and distant spire of a church. Tonight was one such night. Unfettered by clouds, a beautiful silver gibbous moon hung over Vienna, a great luminous pearl highlighting the rooftops of Leopoldstadt like an expressionist theatrical backdrop. To her horror, the velvet black sky started to change color, steadily taking on an eerie red glow. Hannah threw aside her sewing and ran to her mother's side. "What's happening? Are there fireworks?" Mirka held her daughter tightly. In a matter of minutes, the moon was veiled in clouds of billowing smoke, and the sky was...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?